There it is. You can see how that rain is dripping in. Trying to check around some other stores, see how they're doing, see if they're taking any extra. You can see that car wash place that is right behind the traffic lights. Today it's empty. Hello and good morning. It is 9:27 a.m. and it's Sunday the 20th. And we're down to one day, guys. Only one day until I start college. It all begins tomorrow. And let's check an update on the weather. Yeah, kind of slippery, huh? It is sprinkling. There it is. You can see how that rain is dripping in. This tropical storm, so the eye of the storm hasn't come yet. For now, this is in the form of an on and off rain. Honestly, I feel hot being out here with this rain jacket, but this is what we have been preparing for anyway. Well, I'm actually gonna go out see how the stores are doing. Well, at least Starbucks is good. Alright, I'm inside Starbucks, and this is what turns to be outside. This is the insanity outside. Got a cappuccino. Yeah, normally I don't get a cappuccino at this time of the year. This is just a one-off. Now I leave Starbucks with a cappuccino. Now hopefully the rain cools it down a bit more. It's still kind of hot, and trying to check around some other stores, see how they're doing, see if they're taking any extra precautions for the tropical storm. Well, these guys are still open. It's Handles. This is another place that you can have like breakfast, lunch, and snack, and all that. These guys are still open, and looks like that's just about the beginning of the chaos. You can see that car wash place that is right behind the traffic lights. Today it's empty. Nobody's even in there. Now the side parking has turned into a river. This is mad. When I left home, it wasn't even raining at all. Just took my raincoat off, and look at how soaked I am right now. I'm wearing their Naturally Lucky t-shirt. I really like this t-shirt, but I gotta change it. Now the rain has slowed down. It's still to these on and off rains early in the day. However, the hour to really look out for is 3 p.m. After 3 p.m., it's going to get wild. There we go. I got to dry up and change my shirt as it has stopped raining. For now, it looks like it's gonna start again soon enough. You can tell from this cloud that is behind me. And it's the first time in 84 years that a tropical storm is looking to hit Southern California. And it's kind of a depressing way to end my 2 gap years after having finished high school as I start college tomorrow. And there we go again. That big storm cloud showed that it was coming. Like for 15 minutes, the rain pauses, and then it comes back strong. Okay, now it's lunchtime, and today I am planning to reflect on all the fun that we had throughout my 2 gap years. We had a lot of great times. I made a lot of really fun Mr. Different jokes.
So this is it. We officially come to the neighborhood that once upon a time I'd spent 3 weeks after I finished high school. And the amazing is, yeah, like, remember the house when we stayed at? Like, this area makes me remember a lot of things. And remember the day I got my vaccination appointment? Just 2 days after we came to this house, well, to our house in the neighborhood. We got our vaccinations. I was the first one to get my vaccination, and that was some crazy fun. And I mean, also that day that I left Target, I ran from Target at night, and I didn't know where I was heading. That was a crazy night. And looks like this is the one that, yeah, that's the one. So this is the house that we had rented for 3 weeks. That there is the pool, and this is it. We did have some fun time there, but yeah, it's been a long time though. Yeah, that was an epic journey, you guys. Just like the 2 gap years that I took from the day that I graduated high school. It was a hell of a journey. From the day that I had my last class, to having one of my teeth pulled out, to enacting the Mr. Different nickname, to making it to Irvine and spending some 3 weeks in our rental house, as you just saw a few moments ago in the video. And throughout the summer, me and my mom have took a trip to Selimiye, which is in the south of Turkey. On one of the nights, we went on a boat, took a boat trip and spent the night on the boat. We did something similar the previous year as well. And then me and my dad had our late summer trip to Datça, which we also did in the following year. In October, me and my dad had a trip to Sardinia Hotel at Martin, which we also had in March. And throughout the 2021, the 2022 winter, that was a time that I wanted to spare to myself so that I could, especially that one day that I let my teacher film me playing the drums with the music. And remember the first day of 2022, all those Mr. Different jokes that I was making. I was in disguise looking like a scientist, but that was a hell of an amusement. Joke after joke, Mr. Different jokes. At the end of that winter, me and my mom went to Address Hotels. You remember that slide that I took in that mall, and the pool that we swam on the 43rd floor of the hotel? What a place to be swimming. And at the end of that same month, I made my first appearance inside this house, and by then this calendar behind me didn't even exist. Neither this frame or any of those 2 frames with the leaves on it wasn't there. Not even that hanger with the hand gestures where I put my hats, and even this bed platform. My bed was so low right on the floor. You remember that Mr. Different joke that I made on the day of Easter when we visited Hakan's, and I told everyone, hey, I'm turning 15 next week. What a joke that was. And then the summertime came, and me and my mom went to B Premium Hotel in Bodrum, where we had a room with a golden jacuzzi. That was fascinating. And then only 1 week after that, we took a trip to La Quinta Hotel in Giresun. Remember that uphill drive we took? It was really, really foggy and very chilly. And that restaurant that we had some kebab, and on our way back, we found a waterfall, and apparently there turned out to be clear water, so we collected that water from there. And later in August, me and my dad went to Datça again. Haven't come here at the end of the summer on 2 occasions, including that one that we went to LA to the convention center. Me and my dad had been to 2 auto shows and got this calendar from the auto show. That was a hell of a trip. There was that one day in early December that me and my dad went to Santa Monica, where we got on a pier, and there was a magician. He was shuffling out cards, he was doing magic tricks, and
Remember this card that I got from that day? Yeah, I wrote my name as Derek, but that was also a Mr. Different joke, so the magician told us write our names, and yeah, he tried to play a game with us. That was crazy. And in January, me and my parents went to Crypto Arena to watch the classic rivalry between Lakers and Clippers. Haven't made it to Turkey in February. Then in March, me and my mom took our ski trip, which is to Polat Hotel in Erzurum. On one of the days, we went to the mall, and what a coincidence, we were one of the last guests to have come to that hotel for the season, because only 3 days after we checked out of that hotel, they shut it down for the season. Haven't come back here in April. Me and my dad went to the Grand Prix, and man, it was electric. It was so hyped up. It was energetic. It was a lot of fun. And then the following week, it came to my 21st birthday, and I got my first legal drink, which was a Heineken beer. And then, having come back to Turkey in the summer, we have made another trip to Bodrum, this time to Sianji Hotel. Oh boy, what an experience that was. It was not even like a regular hotel room at all. It was much more like a house. And then coming to this month, on the 8th, when we had made a hell of a journey all the way from Istanbul to Santan Airport and then to this house. On the first plane that we took, I showed you a life hack that you can dim the window light and it makes it look like night. That was fun. And finally this week, on Thursday, I have played a game on my mom without even her knowing that I was in the attic, and yesterday I did a similar prank without even her knowing that I was in the closet. And now it all comes down to this. It's been a really fun 2 gap years. Hey guys, this is it. I hope that you enjoy this video at the least. So there, now my 2 gap years come to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video and subscribe to this channel. See you tomorrow.